What's your pet peeve about crowdedness in Singapore? What's the worst thing that you've experienced?
Worst thing in Singapore, can't find a job. It's very, very difficult. Because most of them, they hire foreigners. So it's like, for Singaporeans, it's very, very difficult.
Especially in the economy now. So I think it's tougher with the economy as well as the incoming foreigners. So, but I think anywhere else is going to be like that now with the economy like that.
Once you go out into the working world, yes, there's a lot of competition going for the same jobs. So you can feel the heat. At some point, it's doing a disservice to our own people. Because for any other country, I would see that affluence also comes with a certain prerogative for the citizens. Because, like what you say, you protect your citizens first, you know what I mean? And then after that, you are concerned about economy or the state or the health of the nation. You bring in foreigners, no one's going to argue with that.
Some industry, they have more retrenchment and some are not doing well. But I think more opportunity coming out, more new idea, new innovative idea come out. So new businesses will develop very fast. So very soon all people will need to do a change in their career job. I think it should be good.
Everywhere we go for job seeking or anything, we don't get a job, you see, only the foreigners. I'm really seeking a lot of going for interviews. That's really difficult.
Even the university graduate also can't get the job also, right?
Population is getting so dense, there's a lot of competition involved. Yeah. Okay, did you have any such worries about getting a place in university?
I know the government, I think they are opening another new university as well, right? Education in Singapore-wise has always been very competitive, where only the best will really excel because we really segregate them right from maybe primary school level, secondary school level. So the problem has always been there, with or without the influx of foreigners or whatever. It still all depends on us to rise up to the challenge.
For Singaporean, I think education level is okay lah. Ministry is helping a lot in education level, like finance. If we need any help, we can seek their help, you see.
Yeah. So, Dr. Pow, do you think that, this is an issue of crowdedness it affects all these areas of life like jobs, employment and education as well, like the way that these people are talking about?
Right, people mentioned about how foreigners are crowding out jobs. And according to the MOM figures, I think it was last year 7 out of every 10 new jobs went to a foreigner.
That's right.
But if you look at the figures, these are actually services jobs and construction jobs that Singaporeans typically don't want to do. So I think we have to read beneath the figures and tease out some of the complexities of that. But generally speaking, I think there's increased competition, but I think that's part and parcel. Maybe Mr. Tan will be able to comment on that. In China, for example, every fresh grad, they know that the competition is out there, so they don't really complain too much about that. Maybe they can expect the Geraldine comment about Singapore's sort of complaining nature.
Yeah,
so there's boom and bang,
in planning,
right?
we say a thriving city will attract smart people. And I think when Singapore talk about 6.5 million, we are not talking about the 6.5 million will consist the same percentage of the aging population. A higher percentage will be imported talents of a younger generation, which will keep the economy, vibrant. So that proportion must be taken into account. Right now, we are going to have a serious problem of aging population. If you don't inject new population, our economy is going to go down. And a city, to me, has to be constantly reinventing itself. If you don't, like London, for ages, you have been going downhill. Until 5-10 years ago, they start building, interesting buildings, booming up in the city center.
So we're talking not just about quantity, number of people, but the quality, the demographic
changes. It's the quality. We must be increasing the quality people out of this 6.5 million. So the percentage of foreigner will go up, but look at US. It's basically an immigrant society. Why are they so vibrant? Why are they the economic power of the world? Because they're taking a lot of foreigners,
Yeah, so Geraldine, do you think it's an issue of Singaporeans complaining too much, or is there a real, a viable worry that people have to worry about?
Yeah, jobs and...
Because we are welcoming global citizens, good people who are talented and all that. So, what do you think?
I don't think it's a problem. Like what Dr. Pow was saying, the import or the people that are coming here and being hired are construction workers that nobody wants to do. Service workers that, our university graduates think that they are too high up to do. But, if we look at it, a job is a job. And in Tokyo, you know, a university graduate is more than happy to go to Disneyland and sweep the floor. You know, and they don't complain about it. And they're very pleased. And you look at all the service crew, they're all young people. And they're not complaining. And when you ask them, they're university graduates.
So, well, tonight we've looked at quite a few issues. The idea of foreign talent, the idea of misconceptions of crowdedness, and a complaining attitude on top of that. But we must still say, you know, Singaporeans have with becoming world city has got its pros and cons attached to it.
And beyond infrastructure, I think the quality of life is what the three experts have been saying. It's also very important to consider many factors.
Well, we managed to have a brief look thanks to the experts in our room. Thank you so much, all of you, for being on our show this evening. I'm afraid that's all the time we have left. So if you have some comments on whether you find Singapore too crowded, please let us know. Be on our forums, you know, chat with us on our forums and our comment box below this screen. Well, who knows what you might come up with, maybe new solutions.
Yep.